Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill in this one, Matt Cain. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
José Reyes in the box now. No balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. Misses inside. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Off the plate, 2-2. And that's in the dirt. And the right-hander deals. And that's the strikeout looking. Flip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Now the number 2 hitter looking for his first big league hit right here. And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Miguel Cabrera stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ground ball up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Miguel Cabrera with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So 2 down. Barry Bonds next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever.
There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. Barry Bonds With his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
So 2 away with nobody on. Alex Rodriguez next up for the Braves. That misses the zone. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Popped up. Paredes settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And starting in this one, Jacob DeGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Now, Robin Yount. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 2. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That one in triple digits. Next pitch is outside. The Phils down by a pair here in the second game of the series. Top of the zone for a called strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And at first, and now for the Phillies, Mark Teixeira trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. DeGrom checks over to first, and he's back.
It's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day DeGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league, and when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. It looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Willie Mays. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. That one missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. And the 3-1. And that's too high, ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 on and 2 away. And now Shawn Green. One on the gun, swing and a miss. And here it comes. Fall off foul. DeGrom, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Two on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand batter waits. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Two now. Good eye right there. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Right-hander kick steals. Battling here as he fouls it away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That's out to center field. Chisholm sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Robinson Cano. And the right-hander back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And a base hit right there. Robinson Cano with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So man aboard. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Going long. Cain, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Cano gets his lead at first, nobody out. At the belt and fires.
One ball.
This one in the dirt, and they got him. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Yadier Molkina stands in now and watches strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets him to chase after that one.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back in Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Isaac Paredes. DeGrom back to work. And a foul ball. The pitch. That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Not even close there. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and one gone.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now Joc Pederson. And he pumps in a strike. The Phillies trailing by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Outside. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Ground ball to the right side. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Josh Gibson stands in for the Phillies. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a good eye there.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That's outside. And that's ball 3. Chuck Knoblauch up next. Two down, nobody on. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And he dives in safely. Now the 0-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 3rd inning. Now in for the Braves, Niles Cooper. The pitch. And that skips into dirt. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Now a fly ball to right center. Green on the move. Makes the grab, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, José Reyes.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's in there. And that's strike 1. Reyes hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. This one in the air, right field. Green hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 51.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. He's 0 for 1. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Two outs. There's a strike. Here comes a pitch. Right side. Green gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in Philadelphia. And now the shortstop, Robin Yount.
The shortstop, Robin Yount.
And he deals. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a righty to the plate. And that's downstairs and outside.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had a fool.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Josh Hamilton. He was plucked in his first trip to the plate. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Oh, and 2 now. Got him swinging.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Tags in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Righty delivers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one way outside, and the count is filled up. The Phils down by a pair here in the last half of the third. That one the other way. And that's the third out. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And now it's even up. Fly ball to right. Green racing over to make the catch. Barry Bonds next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Alex Rodriguez digs in now. First time up was a pop out. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Got him.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Cano, the next to hit, takes ball one. That's in there. Strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Ripped into right field, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. That clips the corner.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Check on the runner. And he grounds one to the right side. Knowles throws to first in time. That ends the frame.